Hey, shalom, shalom. This is Sanala coming back with another lesson. I'm going to start off by giving all praise going on to Yahweh, Bashim, Yahushua, Bashim, Kakadash. Double honors to the elders that rule well. Peace and blessings to you brothers out there preaching His word in sincerity and truth. Man, I just want to come back with another lesson, man. You know, these scoffers come along and they get confounded by the prophets of Yahweh, Bashim, Yahushua when they come out to the highways and byways. Based off the fact that they don't understand the mentality of the Most High. They don't understand the complete breadth of what the scriptures are speaking to. And always the hot topic is the duality of love and hate in the scriptures. These Christians want to put the Most High in a box for their convenience when they bring up the topic of love. And so, you know, when they see the severe nature that the Most High has when we bring out the scriptures, they would like to tag hate to it. But these Christians have gone around the entire world just producing massive amounts of hate, killing everything, man. You know? And so the thing about it is, yes, the Most High hates. Get over it. Get over it. He set up Esau to be hated, man. And he commissioned Esau to go around the world doing all types of manner of wickedness to be judged in the latter days, man. That's just it. So man has the capacity to hate, but the Most High doesn't. That doesn't make sense. So you're supposed to love everything. That doesn't make sense either, man. So, you know, I circle around back to this topic. When I came to the truth, this topic was one thing that I always kind of had, was on my mind, because they push you to love everything. And you know, when I was young, that just didn't sit well. Why? I'm supposed to love all this wickedness? Man, hell no. So I'm just going to highlight some scriptures that kind of shows the Most High, he chooses what he wants to do, man. He can love certain things, but he also hates things. So I'm going to highlight a couple of scriptures, Lord willing, this is edifying. I'm going to start off with Genesis, the first chapter, in the 26th verse. And it says, and the powers said, Elohim said, let us make man in our image, after our likeness. Now we know that word God there is talking about the powers of the angels, okay? Because the Most High commissioned the angels to go and create everything after our likeness, and let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over the cattle, and over all the earth, and over every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth. Okay, so the powers created man in his own image. In the image of the Most High created he him, male and female he created them. But the point of that is, we were made in the image of the Most High and the powers to be, man. So, you know, the natures that we take on, we got from the creators, man. Okay, so, you know, the capacity of hate comes from the establishment of the creators, man. You know, so it's not outside of their realm to hate, because they created it. Okay, which is, you know, at the end of the day, all these things are just buzzwords. You know, these Christians, they, once you get into the breakdown of it, that's when they really start bugging out. Okay, jumping over to Ecclesiastes 3, and let's start up at 1. It says, to everything there is a season and a time for every purpose under the heavens. Jumping down to 8, it says a time to love and a time to hate, a time of war and a time of peace. Okay, so there's a time for everything. So you're not supposed to love everything, man. There's a time for both. There's duality in the scriptures. Okay, in the Most High, he's perfect balance, man. So yes, there's things that the Most High loves, and then there's things that the Most High hates. Particularly, he loves righteousness and he hates unrighteousness. He loved Jacob and he hated Esau. And we see that throughout all the scriptures. Okay? All right. We're going to jump over to Psalms chapter 5. Let's see what that says. This is Psalms chapter 5, verse 4. It says, "For thou art not a power that has pleasure in wickedness, neither shall evil dwell with thee. The foolish shall not stand in thy sight. Thou hatest all workers of iniquity." And so, a lot of the mantra is that the Most High hates the sin, not the sinner. But right here, it says, "Thou hatest all workers of iniquity." So that that's talking about a specific group of people, man. He hates people that work iniquity, man. It says, "Thou shalt destroy them that speak leasing." Yahweh will abhor the bloody and deceitful man. Right? So that's a specific judgment for those that work iniquity, and the Lord is set to destroy them, man. That doesn't sound like love to me, man. Okay? That doesn't sound like something peaceful to me. So these things have to be taken with balance and taken with equity, But you Christians, man, this is not for your ears anyways. You're going to try to just use all of that love BS to supplant Jacob to being docile, man. Okay? And it don't work no more. Get out of here. That's an inside joke. This is Isaiah 13:9. It says, "Behold, the day of Yahweh cometh, cruel, both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it." Okay? So the Most High is cool. It was cool with destroying the wicked, man. With fierce anger, man. So yeah, the Most High has anger and wrath and hate towards those that don't follow his commandments. Okay? He's set to destroy them. It says, "For the stars of heaven and constellations thereof shall not give their light. The sun shall be darkened in his going forth, and the moon shall not cause her light to shine. And I will punish the world for their evil, and the wicked for their iniquity. And I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease, and I will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir. Therefore I will shake the heavens, and the earth shall remove out of her place in the wrath of Yahweh of hosts, and in the day of his fierce anger." So we see that Yahweh Bashem Yahushua has a terrible judgment coming to the earth in those who have dealt unrighteously in his eyes, man. So all that love doctrine BS is just set to make you and your mind docile. We're in a war. We're in war, spiritual war. There ain't no peace in this world. Now, meanwhile, these Christians are going around the planet Earth destroying every damn thing. Okay? But they telling you to love. Where are they showing love, man? Okay? But there's been many times in the scriptures that the Lord commissioned the Israelites to go show hate. Okay? Through their actions. Particularly Moses, when he dealt with the Egyptians. Let's get that real quick. Where's that? I think it's Deuteronomy 30. Is it 30 or is it 20? It might be 20. I think it is. Deuteronomy chapter 20, verse There you go. Deuteronomy chapter 20, verse 13. It says, and when the Lord thy God had delivered it into thy hand, thou shalt smite every male thereof with the edge of the sword. Right? That don't sound like love. Because if you smite somebody with the edge of the sword, you ain't doing it with a smile on your face. You're doing it in wrath, man, in complete malice, man. You know? I'm thinking of that account with Saul when he told him to kill all the Amalekites. He told him to kill every damn thing. Now, of course, Saul went off, but it was through the voice of the prophets that he told him to kill every damn thing. Now, okay, that's this is 1 Samuel chapter 15, verse 1. It says, Samuel also said unto Saul, Yahweh sent me to anoint thee to be king over his people, over Israel. Now therefore hearken thou unto the voice of the words of the Most High, of Yahweh. He said, so now listen up. Here's what he told me to tell you. Thus said Yahweh of hosts, I remember that which Amalek did to Israel, how he laid wait for him in the way when he came up from Egypt. He says, now go and smite Amalek. Now wait a minute. What happened to forgive and forget? Why didn't the Most High tell Samuel to tell Saul to, hey, just forgive and forget? You know? If he loves everything. He said, now go and smite Amalek. Let's look up this word smite, since people want to be simple, man. Let's look up this word smite here. Smite. See what smite means. Nakai. Smite. To strike. Smite. Hit. Beat. Slay. Kill. To stricken or smitten. Scourge. Clap. Apply. Give a thrust. To smite. Kill. Slay. Man or beast. Attack and destroy. Conquer. Subjugate. Ravage. Chasten, send judgment upon, punish. Okay? That's what he told him to go do to Amalek. Smite him, beat, kill, destroy, subjugate him. Go and smite Amalek and utterly destroy all that they have, and spare them not. He said, don't spare none of them, but slay both man and woman, and infant and suckling. So he told them to kill the babies. He said, ox and sheep, camel and ass. Kill the animals too. Kill everything. This is what the Most High told him to go do. Where's the love in that? Okay? The Lord hates, man. Get over it. Get over it. So when we go out and we talk about the judgment of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, we're telling you what the Most High told us to say, man. Just like the Most High told Samuel to say these things to Saul, man. We're commissioned to go out and tell the wicked that Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is going to destroy them. They're going to be smitten. That's not hate, man. Okay? That's just a word going up. Okay? Famous scripture, Malachi 1, verse 1. The burden of the word of Yahweh to Israel by Malachi. I have loved you, said Yahweh. Yea, ye say, wherein thou hast loved us. Was not Esau's Jacob's brother, said Yahweh? Yet I loved Jacob. And I hated Esau, and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of wilderness, man. So he hated Esau. Right? That's all we saying. We ain't saying nothing that's different from anything but what the scriptures are saying. Let it go, man. The Lord hates. The Lord hates. There's things that he hates. Right? Another famous scripture just popped in my mind. Proverbs 6. This is 16 to 6 or 6 and 16. Yep, 6 and 16. Boom. These 16 doeth Yahweh hate. Yes, 7 are abomination unto him. A proud look, a lying tongue. Right? So he hates a proud look. He hates a lying tongue. And hands that shed innocent blood. So is it literally talking about just the hands of that shed innocent blood? So if you kill somebody innocent, he just hates your hands? No, he hates that person that did it, man. He don't hate the lying. He don't hate the tongue in your mouth. He hates you. If you lying, a proud look. He don't hate your eyes. He hates you. A heart that devises wicked imaginations. Right? So people that have mindset of devising wicked imaginations, who does that all day long? You Edomites. All day long you're thinking of a wicked imagination. That's going to be my next lesson. The mischief of Esau, man. Feet that be swift to run into mischief. Oh, boom, there it is. Boom. You Edomites, man. A false witness that speaketh lies. He hates them. And he that soweth discord among brethren. He hates them people. Okay? So there's a lot of people he hates. Because we know America's full of all of these people. People with proud looks. America's, the world. I don't even have to say America. The world's full of people with proud looks. The very world is damn sure full of people with lying tongues. And hands, sheesh, hands that shed innocent blood. Just turn on the news. So there's millions of people that the Lord hates. And he set them up to be hated and to be destroyed in the end days, man. In the end times. Okay? Psalms chapter 11 verse 5. It says, Yahweh tried the righteous, but the wicked and him that loveth violence, his soul hateth. Okay? Upon the wicked he shall rain snares, fire and brimstone, and a horrible tempest that shall be the portion of their cup. For the righteous, Yahweh loveth righteousness, his countenance do behold the upright. Right? So again, there's balance. There's balance in that, man. He hates the wicked. He hates them that do violence. And he has love for the righteous, man. What's wrong with that? Okay? Sirach chapter 12 verse 6. It says, For the Most High hateth sinners, and will repay vengeance unto the ungodly, and keepeth them against the mighty day of their punishment. Right? So what's love got to do with it, man? So we go through these scriptures, man, just to highlight the fact that Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, there's a duality to everything. Okay? I forget where that scripture is. Where is that at? I believe Sirach like 44 or something like that. Boom, there it is, 42. Sirach 42 and 24 says, And all things are double one against another, and he hath made nothing imperfect. One thing establishes the good or another, and who shall be filled with beholding his glory? Okay? So there's a duality in this, man. There's things that the Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai set up to love, and there's things that Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai set up to hate, and it's going to be played out. Everything's going to be played out. Okay? Nothing wrong with that, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Okay? Get a couple more. Sirach 25. 1. It says, In 3 things I was beautified, and stood up beautiful both before the Most High men. The unity of brethren, the love of neighbors, and man and wife that agree together. 3 sorts of men my soul hateth. So specifically talking about there's three different types of men that he hates. I am greatly offended at their life, and he's offended at their life. A poor man that is proud, a rich man that is a liar, an old adulterer that doteth. Okay? So he hates them type of men. Right? And we see all of these type of people around the planet Earth. Okay? Millions of them. They're going to all get put to death. Right? Because there's going to be judgment that goes out. Okay? And it's not going to be nice and pretty. It's going to be harsh, cruel, and mean. Right? And so, you know, these Christians going to have to get over the fact that the Yahweh Shem Yahushua hates them and hates particular type people and hates particular acts and ways, and there's going to be a judgment that goes out because of it. Okay? So with that, I want to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh Shem Yahushua by Shem Kadash. Double honor to you elders as well. Peace and blessings to you brothers out there. Preach the word, sincerity, and truth. Shalom.